on the Lord and cried out to my God. And he heard my voice from his temple, and my cry entered his ears. Ears. God is this anthropomorphic. God himself does not have ears because he does have human ears. But the writer says, and this is David, and he speaking to the Lord, this song he writes in Psalm 18:2. He says, in my distress, I called upon the Lord. And he's saying, and I think it's a hint he's given all of us, in our distress and in our discomfort, in our, sense of, some people use the word brokenness. That's a good word to some degree, but, brokenness is usually, something applied to some material, something like a glass is broken or a dish is broken or a broken record, but people are hurt. People are hurt. And we call it broken, but it's really hurt. There's some things in our life that hurt us. There are some things that hurt us, but God himself will never harm us. But there are some things that hurt. And so here David prays, God for deliverance here. This is what he's talking about, his deliverance. In my distress, I called upon, the Lord and cried out to my God. He says, in my distress, two words you pay attention to: distress and cried. Because when you're in distress, you will cry. And he says, I cried out to my Lord. And he didn't say, God said, I can't hear that one. You're crying too much for me. The old folks used to say, don't keep going back to God with the same stuff over and over again. That is not nowhere in the Bible. It says, pray without ceasing. You can come boldly to his throne of grace. You read the book of Lamentations, which is just, a bunch of dirges, funeral psalms, Jeremiah writes. But you can come back to the Lord over and over again. In my distress, it could be every day. You can say, Lord, this is what's bothering me. I'm calling upon you, Lord. I don't know how to shake it, but I know every time I come in your presence and call upon you, I don't sense it as deep. It doesn't hurt as much. Because, see, the thing that we sometimes miss when we're struggling with different things, the enemy tries to convince us to go tell people. If we constantly come to the Lord over and over and over and over and over again, that's when we get strength from. That's when you're getting strength. That's when you get strength and you say, man, I keep coming to the Lord and nothing really happened. He didn't even answer the prayer. But in his presence is the fullness of joy. And I'm in his presence, and every time that distress, that problem coming my way, and I just keep coming back to the Lord, and for some reason, you know what happens? I don't even know what I came for now, and I'm in his presence so much.